Yo, what is cracking, everyone? This is your man, Politik the King, and we got a video for you guys. We're going to be talking about this article coming out of NBC News, guys. It's pretty ridiculous. If you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are not new, what's cracking? The King's Clan, or everybody who has subscribed at Politikdakingtv. I'm going to be transforming this channel into a lot of different things. And I hope you guys stay tuned. So one of the things we're going to be looking at regularly is articles. I get a lot of articles on my news app, and I really just want to talk about them and sort of react to them and different things like that. So we're going to take a look at this article, guys, coming from NBC News. This is about a transgender inmate who was a male, who has, he's a male, and he claims he's a female. And he was transferred into a female prison or a female jail. And this guy went off and impregnated a whole bunch of women in the facility. And it's just like, this is this common sense stuff that we sort of talk about when we talk about gender, right? That there's only two genders, that there's a male and a female. That is my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it, whatever. I respect all people. But, there's only two genders, guys. So whatever you feel and whatever you believe is one thing, but feelings aren't facts. Feelings aren't facts. Maybe I should put that on a t-shirt. So let's take a look at this, guys. It's pretty ridiculous here. And I'm going to just be reading it off here. All right. Demi Minor, okay, 27, has been transferred from New Jersey's only women prison to the vulnerable housing unit at a men's facility, okay? And I guess they're saying they're vulnerable because men are obviously not attracted to transgender women, obviously, or they don't like transgender women. And that's the thing, because that's the only reason why it would be vulnerable. So that's the crazy thing. But this prisoner is acting out by impregnating two inmates who transferred to the men's facility. So this is the thing, guys. If you're, sex, right? We're going to talk about sex. If you're having sex and you don't pull out, you're going to get somebody pregnant. So this guy most likely purposely impregnated these women. Okay? Being a transgender dude, he's not attracted to men. He's attracted to women. You would think the transgender dude that thinks he's a woman would want to be around other men because he's a woman. But no. He's sleeping with women. It's a total contradiction. And see, this is the thing, guys. There might be people who claim to be transgender and they actually like a transgender woman, right? That's a guy that wants to be a chick. And, he might actually sleep with other men. But how are we going to know the difference between guys that want to just sneak into the women's prison to impregnate women and to sleep with women and be able to have that interaction, and people who are serious about it? There's no way to determine. And that's why I believe we should just, a man's a man, a woman's a woman. And then, if we have to give you special housing or a protective unit, we'll do that. And look, nowadays with marriage laws and stuff like that, if you're married and you go into prison, you'll be able to get conjugal visits and stuff like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and read this article. All right. Transgender inmate has been transferred out of the only women's prison in New Jersey after impregnating two female inmates. This is just, this is the same thing with kids, like a girl being in a boy's locker room because she says she's a boy. Well, biologically you're not. And biologically that biological physical attraction is going to kick in, and you're going to have multiple, teenage boys sleeping with a quote unquote transgender boy. It's just, it's just ridiculous, guys. So she's been moved. Let's take a look more into this. I'm reading into that. So there was a law, from what I see, that gives people, to be able to be housed in their gender of selection instead of what's on their birth certificate. So So Minor, who was serving a 30-year prison sentence for manslaughter, impregnated the fellow inmates earlier this year following a consensual sexual relationships. He added that even consensual sex between inmates is prohibited in the state. Okay. So now they're saying that this is violating her rights and stuff like that. And here's a quote from this Minor person. It says, "As a woman who's a transgender, I truly fear what lies ahead for me. It's clear that staff have looked for some kind of security reason to kick me out of the only female correctional facility." Minor wrote in the post, which was published Friday, "They have thrown me to the wolves and expected for me just to give up. I am baffled and disgusted by this use of power. I can only ask that the commissioner and the governor's office please send me back. I don't deserve to be treated like this." Right? You don't deserve to be treated like this, but you're breaking the rules in prison by sleeping with other prisoners. Consensual sex is prohibited. And even if consensual sex wasn't prohibited, you're telling me you're just going to impregnate all the women in the prison? And then you know what that's going to mean? That's mean they're going to have medical for that. And then you're just going to be a prison daddy, man. And then all these kids are going to have to stay with somebody. And it's just like, man, these are the things, like, I respect everybody and I love everybody. But truth is truth, guys. And it's just like, we have to get to a point where people are protesting and fighting against this, and we are supporting our politicians who are saying there are only two genders. Now, every other thing we can work out, discrimination, hate, crimes, whatever. Yeah, people shouldn't be discriminated against because they want to believe what they believe. That's the whole point of freedom. But this type of stuff is ridiculous. I wonder if I can find a picture of this person. Let me go here. Demi Minor. Okay, let's see if we can find this person. Okay, it looks like I found a photo of this person. Oh, okay, it's pulling up. It's pulling up. Great. So this is what this guy looks like. Okay. Now supposedly he has makeup on. There's no makeup on, and there's a little eyeshadow there, some braids, and all that. But look at him. He's not a bad looking guy. He's really not a bad looking guy. But I can just look in this guy's eyes and knows that he's getting over. He's like, yeah, man, manslaughter. I'm about to go and have me an orgy because all of these chicks are going to be fiending for me because I'm a dude in a woman's facility. It makes no sense. I mean, and even when he was out, maybe he wanted to be a woman. But he's obviously, what is it, pushing P? Look at the woman that's pregnant. He's obviously pushing P out here, man. So guys, you know, like, hey man, I have my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. I think it's ridiculous. You know, it's really funny that this is what our world has come to. That people can, just because they feel a certain way, now you get transferred to a women prison. You know, I guess, like, if you're gonna go to prison in New Jersey so you can be transferred to the women's unit. So, you know, so you can have sex and not get caught. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll start giving out condoms in women's prisons for transgender male women to be with transgender, or to be with regular women. You know, I'm so confused on these things. So anyway, it's me and Politik with Politikdakingtv. I hope you enjoy this video. I'll have some stuff down below. You can donate, whatever, but we're going to keep doing this content. All right, so you guys take it easy, and may God bless your life. Peace.